Hey, what's going on, everybody? Peace and power elevation be to all of you. This your girl Tiffany here, live in effect. So, on this subject, I want to talk about the health benefits of Ramadan fasting. Why there's like health benefits behind it. What are the health benefits that you can gain from fasting on Ramadan? All right. So, for those you guys that don't know, this is the month of Ramadan. Okay. And during the month of Ramadan, you do what's called swam. Swam is fasting. Okay. You fast for 30 days. Now, everybody's not going to be able to do the whole 30 days, like women, and then you got some people that's elderly, you know what I'm saying? So they may not be able to fast the whole 30 days. So, but normally speaking, you fast on the month of Ramadan. Basically, is something that the Muslim observe, and they do it throughout the whole entire month. Then after that, they celebrate Eid al-Fitr. So Eid al-Fitr is a holiday they celebrate afterwards. It's like a big old feast, a fest they have, after you done went through the Ramadan fasting. So it started on March 22nd and it going to end on April the 21st. The 21st, yeah. So this is what I want to do. I want to share some information with you guys about the health benefits of Ramadan. Okay? Ramadan fasting. So now there's another name for it. It's called intermediate fasting, right? So I got a few articles here that I'm gonna go through. And make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share the channel, etc. All right, so let's go into the first article. All right, so right here in this first article, it says Ramadan 2023 benefits of intermediate fasting during Ramadan. So this came out recently on March 15th of 2023. It says fasting during the holy month of Ramadan for 12 to 14 hours at a stretch can detoxify body, support weight loss, and improve metabolism. All right. So it said the holy month of Ramadan is upon us, and this year is expected to begin on March 22nd and on April 21st. Eid al-Fitr will be celebrated either on April 22nd or 23rd, depending on the sighting of the moon. Ramadan, the ninth month in the Islamic calendar, is the time of spiritual reflection and self-improvement. And Muslims all over the world fast from dawn to sunset. The 12 to 14 hours of fasting during Ramadan is a form of intermediate fasting, and it's also an opportunity for people to reset their digestive system, boost metabolism, and lose weight. Okay. Now it goes down to say recent scientific research has proved the benefits of intermediate fasting, like weight management and blood sugar management. It is one of the best ways to keep a person on calorie deficit, but people must be cautious about what they are eating when not fasting. So Ramadan fast is broken with dates, one of the most nutritious dry fruit. So it is always advised to eat protein rich and fiber rich diet, which keeps one full for a longer period of time to avoid dehydration and gastric issues, says Swatita Gupta. So intermediate fasting is practiced in different ways. For example, 5 to 2 method, 16 over 8 time restricted diet, alternate day fasting, and some other ways. Ramadan fasting is one type of intermediate fasting. However, during Rosa, there is complete cessation of water and food for more than 12 to 14 hours. This leads to depletion of liver glycogen stores. All right, and this statement was made by Dr. Megna Pasi. All right. So it goes down to talk about the benefit of Ramadan. So Dr. Pasi further elaborates on the benefits of if doing Ramadan. So one is support weight loss and improves health. A calorie deficient diet along with eating pattern can help in weight loss along with lowering blood pressure, improve blood sugar, and protect brain health. Okay, to detoxify the body, our digestive system is better able to remove toxin as during fasting hours the system gets enough rest. Damaged cells are removed by a self-cleansing process and the gut feels happy and healthy, right? So four, the metabolic rate increases and our immune system is strengthened. However, one can only benefit from the Ramadan fast if during the feast period one eats healthy like in any other if how one focuses on when to eat and does not give importance to what to eat during Ramadan, not following a healthy diet regimen can negatively affect health. All right. So then it goes on to talk about five. Focus on mental clarity are improved. So due to the shift in eating habits and stress placed on spiritual practices, some people claim that Ramadan makes them feel more focused and alert. So six, it goes on to say that improved digestive system. It has been demonstrated that fasting enhances digestive health by enabling the digestive system to rest and recover. It says allowing 3 hours between meals allow the migrating monitor complex to complete a full cycle in which residual undigested material is swept through the digestive system. As a result, even a few hours of fasting may help digestion. Okay. So, and here are some suggestions not to do during the month of Ramadan, right? Or, well, here's some healthy suggestion rather. It says do not overload with food while breaking the fast. Your body needs more fluid first. And it says eating a high calorie, sugary, and oily meal can lead to ingestion and gastric issues. Try to avoid sweets, methodist, sugary drinks, and bakery products, right? Your iftar meal should contain a source of complex carbohydrate, which provides enough energy along with the fiber and minerals. Fill half of your plate with colorful vegetables as they are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber and provide nutrients with very little calories. So eat good amount of proteins like dals, whole legumes or legumes. Was it whole legumes and lean meat, fish, milk products, and eggs. All right. So and of course recommendation of fruit and handful of nuts and salad and snacks. Um, so just pretty much going into that. All right. So basically, during that month of Ramadan, the health benefits is basically just going to help you to lose weight. Okay, lose some weight, help you to stay focused, help you to better improve your digestive system, build up your metabolism. So, I have been fasting for Ramadan. Okay, I haven't did the whole month, but so far I'm fasting for the most part. All right, now I can tell you from my own personal experience, Ramadan has helped me. Well, the fasting itself has helped with my blood pressure, so it kind of helped keep my blood pressure down. And what I'm trying to do is incorporate a different type of dietary meal, which is like dealing with more so fruit and vegetables. All right. And also during the month of Ramadan, it kind of helped me to lose weight. So I've been working out and I kind of slimmed down a little bit. All right. So that's just my testimony, my experience. Everybody else's experience is different. Now, what you should not do, you should not be fasting if you're pregnant or if you're nursing. You should not be doing that. You should not be fasting if you got some serious complicated health issues, like let's say you have cancer or you have some serious heart disease or something like that. You know, yeah, you should not be fasting. If you're an elderly person, I don't recommend an elderly person really fasting. You know what I'm saying? Because you at that age, you need to have something in your body. And I don't recommend children, little, especially small children. They shouldn't even be fasting because kids, they gotta have some. They gotta have all the nutrition they need because they young. So they gotta have everything they need in their body. All right, but outside of that, Ramadan is really good. So if anybody looking to get on some type of diet plan, I would recommend Ramadan fasting. All right, but everybody can't do 12 to 14 hours. So some people can probably do up to 12 hours. I mean, at least you tried. So, what I'm saying, everybody can't do 12 to 14-hour fasting. And the hardest part about doing Ramadan fasting is not having any fluid in your body. That's the hardest part about it, not having anything to drink, especially water. And water is the most important thing that you got to have in your body. But going through 12 to 14 hours without having it in your body can be complicated. It can make your body feel like you dehydrated, feel like you got to have something, like you feel really thirsty. But that's the complicated part about it. Um, you know, but some people can go without food, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day as long as they keep the fluid in their body. But to go without food and fluid at the same time, it can be complicated. It can be really complicated. And I'm gonna tell you, uh, for the first 2 days, you're gonna start feeling dizzy. Your body's gonna feel dizzy, you're gonna feel nauseated, you're gonna feel tired as hell, right? So one key element is, make sure you eat enough food and have enough protein, have enough fiber, whatever you need, vitamins in your body that's going to sustain you throughout the day. So when you're moving around, right, especially if you're working, what I'm saying, that way you can be able to have all the energy that's stored in you and you can burn that energy as well, you know what I'm saying? So you won't feel as nauseated, as dizzy, as tired. So I'm not saying overeat yourself, but I'm saying just eat enough that's going to last you throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Drink enough fluid, you know. So yeah, that's what I recommend. But what I'm looking forward to doing, I'm looking forward to do, like, once Ramadan is over with, I'm looking forward to like do like 2 courses a meal, like eat twice a day. And then like in between the day, if I want to snack on something, I want to be able to eat like more fruits and vegetables, pretty much more fruits, and drink a lot more water. Okay. So my diet plan, I'm trying to focus more on incorporating vegetables and less meat, you know. So not saying that meat is not important, because of course you need to have meat, but you don't have to consume it every single day. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to have more vegetables in your diet, and you want to be able to have more fruit in your diet as well, because you want your body to get in the habit of incorporating all those different vitamins, you know what I'm saying? Your body needs a lot more plants. So, so I would rather incorporate that and maybe have some meat every now and then, you know. And if I was to do another form of diet, I'm looking to do a polyotarian diet or pescatarian diet. Pescatarian is fish diet. Polyotarian diet deals with poultry, which is chicken, turkey, and duck, etc. That's poultry. Um, yeah. So my whole goal is to cut back. Well, I've been cutting back on red meat, but I want to be able to make sure that I don't consume red meat. Because I don't really eat a lot of beef like that, and I don't do pork. So yeah. But that's the whole thing. And I was also suggest. Well, this is one of the suggestions that people have given to me. One of the best things to try is keto diet. Keto and paleo diet. That was what suggested to me. Now, I haven't really tried those diets as of yet, but I'm looking forward to doing those. You know what I'm saying? So that could be pretty much a part of my dietary plan and routine that I can do throughout the day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And so also stay away from a lot of carbonated drinks. Stay away from a lot of carbonated drinks. If you drink something, drink something that's not as sugary, not as sweet. Like I like to drink Powerade. So that's one of my favorite drinks. Like those vitamin drinks, they pretty good. They're not as sweet, but they good. So I'd rather drink that. Um, but yeah, I try to stay away from carbonated drinks, caffeine, all of that. So drink plenty of apple juice, orange juice. You can try the what's the one? Was it prune juice? Yeah, prune juice, beet juice, just to name a few. Yeah, pineapple juice. Just to name a few. Yeah. So those are the drinks that I pretty much recommend. Um, Yeah, but we have a hard time cutting back on a lot of sugary stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because especially as African American or African descended people in the diaspora, because we're so used to eating things that's so sweet in our diet. And down here in the South, it's very common to get into a lot of sugary stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because that's part of the soul food tradition. You know how we grew up, we was eating pound cakes, we was eating ice cream, things like that. So we just have to be able to learn how to cut back on eating certain sweets. Every now and then you might want to have your sweet if you got a sweet tooth, but you got to really start cutting back on that. Another thing I've noticed, and I'm not trying to marginalize or discriminate against anyone, but I've noticed, especially, it's very common with women, we tend to overeat. Like we tend to like just eat food for comfort, and we just eat just because we like to do this thing called mukbang or whatever it's called. What people be on YouTube channel, they just be eating out, having this big old plate. Sometimes they have like lobsters and crab legs and eggs and all of that, and they just eating all the stuff. Um, I'm just gonna say it's not cute, ladies. It's not cute to overeat yourself. It's not cute to be just eating whatever, eating a bunch of sugary stuff. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Because if you use food as your comfort, what's going to happen is it's going to turn against you. Because too much of anything ain't really good for your body. So too much sweet ain't good for you. Too much food that's contained with a lot of salt in it ain't good for you. So we should be able to eat in moderation. Okay? Now, for those who are pregnant, yes, they got to eat. They got to eat as much as they can. But even then, they still need to eat in moderation. Because you don't want to overconsume something and then you end up spitting it back up because you can't digest it or whatever the case may be. So, but yeah, as when we have to be able to better managing our diet, better take care of ourselves a lot more better, work out even more, stay focused on watching what we eat, because we tend to deal with a lot of health issues. So we more than likely deal with high blood pressure and diabetes. And then a lot of us don't like to exercise. A lot of women don't like to exercise. A lot of women don't like going to the gym, doing all that extra sweating. You know what I'm saying? Well, then if you don't like doing that, then you gotta watch what you eat. I mean, yeah, it might taste good, it might be sweet, it might be the best thing that you've seen on the shelf or whatever, but that doesn't mean that you gotta overconsume yourself. You know what I mean? So that's something that we really have to work on as a people. Like I say, especially women, we have to work on that. So let me see. They got good zero sugar drinks. Yeah, they do. But all drinks that have zero sugar ain't always good either. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, one of my favorites is drinking, Powerade. That's one of my favorites. So I like Powerade. I've been drinking Powerade ever since high school because I was into sports and that's what we drunk, you know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much good for the athletes. Anybody that's playing sport, they drink Gatorade or Powerade. So I stuck with that. But Other than that, yeah, I don't. I try to stay away from all that carbonated stuff. I try to stay away from a lot of caffeine. But so far, so good that this Ramadan fast has really been working for me. It has really helped me out a lot. So anybody that has high blood pressure, continue to take your medication. You gotta take your medication. You know what I'm saying? Take your 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, whatever. But also try to fast if you can. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do the whole 12, then try to do 10 hours or up to 8 hours a day, and you will see the difference. You'll see how it makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? You'll see the entire difference. All right, so here's another article. This comes from Virginia Cooperative Extension, Virginia Tech, Virginia State University, right? Now, let me show you guys something. So it says fasting during Ramadan, nutrition and health impacts, and food safety recommendation, right? All right, so going down here, it says metabolic changes during a dawn to dusk fast. The body response to fasting depends on the length of the fast. Once the body has digested and absorbed all of the food and nutrition from the last meal, which takes 8 to 12 hours, the body is in a fasting state and must rely on stored nutrition for energy. So the body changes certain hormones to access these stored nutrition. Keeping a constant supply of glucose, insulin, for example, is a hormone that signals body cells to pick up and use glucose from the blood. So during a fast, the body produces less insulin and more anti-insulin hormone. Okay. So this allowed the body to access stored energy. When fat for yeah, when yeah, let me go back. What I was saying. Okay, yeah, this allowed the body to access stored energy when energy from food is unavailable. So after 24 hours, a healthy adult will run out of stored glucose sources and begin making new glucose by breaking down protein stores, including muscle tissue. So fortunately, fasting from dawn to dusk during Ramadan allows for a gentle and normal transition to use glycogen and fats for energy without the undesirable protein breakdown associated with longer fasts. All right. So that's what it does. Again, it changes your metabolism. So some people have high metabolism, some people have low metabolism. So if you have high metabolism, that means that you're very active and you can lose weight a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? You could be able to pick up weight and you could be able to lose weight. If you have low metabolism, then you may have a challenging time of losing weight. You know what I'm saying? It may take you time to, you know, break down all that extra stuff in your body. So me, I'm one of those people that I have like high metabolism because it don't take that much for me to really lose weight like that, you know. So like I can pick up weight and then I can be able to lose weight, then I can pick up weight and I can be able to lose weight. That's how I do. And plus I move around a lot, so I'm very consistent. All right. Also, let me go down. So it says diet composition and weight changes during Ramadan fasting. The vast cultural geographic diversity across groups observing Ramadan and the resulting variability in fasting time and dietary habits has made it difficult to draw broad conclusion about changes in body weight and diet composition during Ramadan. All right. So So it also goes on to say that the majority change in diet during Ramadan is a reduction in meal frequency. However, numerous studies shows that people do not tend to reduce the number of calories they consume daily during the fasting period. So despite this, a decrease in body weight and body fat is often found in fasting individuals. A study of young Jordanian women showed no difference in calorie intake, macronutrient intake or overall physical activity during fasting. So the women still lost weight and body mass index. All right. Uh so it also goes in to talk about the effects of fasting during Ramadan on metabolic markers of health. So people who have an illness or a health condition of any kind that makes fasting harmful to their health are exempt from fasting at Ramadan. And people with any chronic health condition should check with their physician about the advisability of fasting. The effect of Ramadan fasting on metabolic markers of health has been topic for it has been the topic of many studies with various Muslim population. All right. So, and then it goes on to talk about diabetes. So it says diabetics are at greater risk of hypoglycemia, right? Normally low blood sugar, and hyperglycemia, which is high blood sugar. All right. So during periods of fasting, people with diabetes who need insulin to control their diabetes are advised not to fast or to do so under the supervision of a physician who can appropriately monitor and adjust insulin delivery. Insulin delivery should be rescheduled according to the change in meal timing during Ramadan. And the use of an insulin pump is recommended. So people with diabetes who do not require insulin and have their blood sugar under control either by diet or oral medication should also consult with a physician prior to fasting because changes to their oral medication due to the altering eating pattern could be required. All right. So again, it's not recommending to fast while if you have diabetes, and if you do, you gotta consult with a physician about it. See, now right now here it talks about pregnancy and fasting during Ramadan. So women who are pregnant or lactating are not required to fast during Ramadan. If a woman feels strong and healthy and would like to fast, especially during the early part of pregnancy, she should consult her OB to determine whether it is safe. It is important to consider the impact of fasting on a developing infant. Current evidence suggests that fasting under the condition described above for pregnant women can be done safely. Okay, so it says young pregnant Iranian women who fasted an average of 13 days saw no difference in the incidence of infants born with low body weight, the duration of pregnancy, or the was it intrauterine growth of infants. So a larger study that compared pregnant women who fast to those who did not found no difference in birth outcomes. So in addition, the women who fasted had lower rates of cesarean section delivery. Infants of fasting mothers had a low average birth weight. However, some limit epidemiological evidence existed of lower weight and heights in adults whose fetal period was during Ramadan. A recent population-based study compared Muslim adults whose fetal, fatal period was during Ramadan to Muslim adults whose fatal period was not during Ramadan. This study showed that those who developed took place during Ramadan were thinner and shorter. So a similar comparison of non-Muslim adults found no significant differences. So see, that right there should tell you, that's not a safe idea to be fasting while you're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Just based on that article alone, you're going to need all the nutrition. You're going to have cravings. So when you have cravings, you need to be able to have the food in your body so your child can be able to be healthy and be able to grow and develop. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your baby to be low birth rate and you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta take them through the process of getting them some type of nutrition or getting them some type of food in their body because you done fast. So I don't think it's a safe alternative. I don't even think it's a wise idea to do that because you're gonna have morning sickness. You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be craving. It's not a wise idea in my opinion. But again, to each his own. Everybody's different. It depends on your body. You know. So pretty much that's this article right here: fasting during Ramadan, nutrition and health impacts, and food safety recommendation. Right. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. I just want to share that information. So it's nothing wrong with fasting. If you can do it, you can do it. You know, if that's where your focus is at, make it your primary goal. Do it for 10 to 12 hours if that's what you can do. But if not, then don't even attempt. Don't even attempt to do it if your body is not able to adjust to that. I mean, because it's pretty hard in the beginning, especially when you can't have anything fluid in your body. If you can't have any water, you can't have any juice or whatever, So it's pretty tough. Yeah, it's really tough. But again, it depends on your body and depends on how you maintain yourself, and everybody is different. But anyways, that's all I have to say. So thank you all for tuning in. I might break my fast a little early. I might not even go all the way to 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna be honest. I might break my fast a little early. It depends on how I'm feeling. But all right then, you guys take it easy on yourself. May peace and power elevation be to all of you. This your girl Tiffany, and I'm logging out saying deuces. All right, thank you. Oh, by the way, Ramadan Mubarak.